I'm on a quest to 100% Oblivion Remastered on Master difficulty without dying, and that means that for the first time ever, I had to do the Fighter's Guild quest. Spoiler alert, it did not go well. The first thing I do is make things more difficult by indulging my masochistic tendencies and deciding that one of the commenters on my previous videos was right. 100% Chameleon is too cheese, and these NPCs deserve a chance. If I'm gonna go do the Fighters Guild questline, the least I can do is face them on open ground and use invisibility instead of 100% Chameleon. Goodbye combat invisibility, hello infinitely more complex combat management and sore fingers. Just kidding, I have a mouse with like 16 buttons on it. So I joined the Fighters Guild, make an invisibility spell at Frostcrag Spire, and I'm off to the races.
Are you interested in joining? Good, I guess. You're now an associate in the Fighters Guild. And don't screw up. This guild is going to hell in a hog cart. Look at what they give me. Keld of the Isles, Odinbar, both Guardian rank. Pfft, useless.
If you're wondering why our character's super strong and you're just joining us, it's because I already am the Archmage of... I almost said Archmage of Winterhold. Archmage of the college. My bad. Jesus. Yeah, Archmage of whatever school.
I can't believe this. What are you, stupid or what?
Okay, this is turning into like a Norm Macdonald thing. I'm just gonna start over.
He's a doctor and everything, and I'm just, death!
Archmage of the Arcane University. There we go. Back on track. Shameless plug, if you want to see that episode, you can check it out here. The first quest is to deliver a weapon shipment to a mine and kill some goblins in the mine. I remember this quest and I remember the next couple others, but it was really hazy and then I don't remember anything after that.
Get the weapons.
The goblins weren't too bad. They were a precursor of much more dangerous and horrific and more worser things. I used more worser on purpose there. I was thinking of this.
There's gonna be more worse people than me, alright?
So we hand that in and the Chadenhall guy's a complete asshole to us and then kicks us off to Anvil. I hate this dude. He's lucky I'm not doing the Dark Brotherhood questline or I would ice him first.
Well, you got the weapons there, but there were casualties after. Do better in the future or don't come to me for work. Go see Azan in Anvil.
I vastly underestimated how much running was going to be involved here. I thought the main questline was bad, the Fighters Guild questline's even worse. You have to go back and forth to Anvil all the time. Or maybe it's just my own ignorance of how all this shit works. The Chadenhall guy sent me to Anvil, but I don't know if you have to do them all in sequence like that. Can you pick them all up at the same time? Let me know. The next quest involves rats. It took me a while, but I remembered this one too. I really like how this quest inverts the typical pest control problem on its head. Like, you're sent there expecting that rats are the problem, but the rats are the pets, and there's other creatures in there, and they cause a problem. It's just a really cool inversion of what you might typically think.
Yes, rats. I'm sure she can explain it to you better than I. She lives here in Anvil. Go and talk to her. Good luck.
Oh my... Ah, that's right. Rats. In my basement. And something has been killing them. It's horrible. My poor babies. You must... I don't know what I'd do without them. Please save my little rats. Oh my... Well, what have you found? Did you take care of my babies? A mountain lion? In my... Where there's one, there will be more. Find Pinarus Inventius. He's a hunter and knows this area inside. Please, go.
Mountain lions? Here. Odd. If they're around, I can find them. Come with me. A hunt will do us good, and maybe...
Since I've never done this quest before, or it's been a really long time, I guess I actually followed this bastard, but I wonder if you beat him to the spot where he's going if the mountain lions are still there.
If they're out here, they'll be in this area. I can't imagine there are more than 4 of them. Let's take care of this.
Leroy Dragons!
I also think it's really cool that she's like a crazy rat lady instead of a crazy cat lady. You know, it would be funny if they just named her like Diane or something. Something crazy that like everybody in the modern world would understand that had nothing to do with being a dark elf at all. I don't know. That's what I'm calling her. She accuses Quil, but with a name like Quillweave, I can't really blame her. I mean, what is that supposed to be? Weaving quills? Like, how do you not prick your hands doing that or whatever?
Oh, thank the gods you killed that thing. Oh, this is ridiculous. Someone's out to get me, to get my poor babies. I'll bet it's that Quil weave next door. She's the one. She's never liked me or my sweet little pets. I know it's her. She thinks she's so smart. She and all the other women. I'll show her. I want you to keep an eye on her.
I had no idea how this works, so I had to go look it up on the UESP wiki, but I eventually talked to Quillweave and decided not to rat her out. I might be dealing with a rat lady, but I ain't no rat.
I ain't your cuz, you rat motherfucker.
You what? Well, I'm sure. Fine, you've got me. I figured if I left some rotten meat outside, the nasty little things would come out, and the If you can keep this our little secret, I can make it worth your while.
She didn't, huh? Oh, the poor little rat.
So, you didn't sell me out. You've got to be light on your feet to make it around. Be seeing you.
Okay, that's done. Next quest is pretty simple, just deal with some thieves. It was a nice welcome change for being here in Anvil, and not really a whole lot to it, just ice some dudes in the store. I wondered if I could actually talk to them. I didn't try. Can you? Let me know if you know.
He's been having problems with break-ins, though, and he's hired up. Take care of Lels. He needs the help.
Mud crab's more fearsome than you.
I fought mud crabs more
That's
fearsome
the
than
best
you.
you can do? You're pathetic.
All of those men have worked for me. Amazing. I even trusted them to open up the shop in the mornings.
It's time for a promotion. Due to your performance, I name you Journeyman of the Fighters Guild. You're needed in Coral.
Now all the way from Anvil to
Report
Coral.
Viranus
Not being able to fast
Dontius.
travel is really making
He's
this
got some
hard.
duties for you.
Maybe I caught this lady at the wrong time, but she's the guildmaster of the Fighters Guild? She doesn't look like much to me.
Busy. I would like you to speak with Modrin Orion. He will
The
assign
13-year-old
you
in my head is calling this guy
Just
Modrin
do your
Oreo from now on, just because it's so close. I hate Oreos, but, you know, he's a tough cookie to crack. Definitely a bit abrasive, and, I don't know, Oreos aren't abrasive, but whatever. That's what I'm calling him. We have to check up on somebody who defaulted on a contract.
Duties for you. Fine. I'll speak slowly so you can keep up. I want you to contact Maglir. Yes, Maglir. Find him. See why he defaulted. I swear, I've scraped things off the bottom of my boots that were smarter than you. Don't just stand there. Move! They said it was in Fallen Rock Cave. You ever been in there? Didn't think so. I'm not going back. Not for that kind of money. If you care that much, you go find it. The contract's yours. It's not worth it for what the guild is paying. I've got a family to think about.
I decided to help Maglir with it and then not rat him out and just tell Oreo that I finished the job. One advantage to being this high of a level is that I have a lot of ectoplasm. That's going to come in handy later in Leyawin, but I don't realize that right now. when I talked to Oreo, the ending was a little anticlimactic. Let me know if you guys got different endings or whether he makes a bigger deal out of it, he faults on a contract. He seems like he just lets it go, but that's kind of a big problem. Especially given the next quest where he's like, our boys are causing trouble making us look bad. The actor tries to sound like he's in a western or some commander of an army, but I don't know. He didn't really pull it off too well. He's like, our boys are causing trouble. No, man, they ain't your boys. They ain't doing their job. They ain't your boys no more.
You've got the journal. Good. So, what happened? You did it? I'll be talking to Maglir soon. I don't need one wet ear covering for another. Still, the job... Back for more work, are you? Good. Some of our boys are causing trouble in Leyawin.
Quietly now, boys.
Shove off.
Send me a drink. You'll keep your nose out of this if you know what's... Mercenaries is what they are. And they've hung up... Trouble? Trouble, you're damn right. But it's not us, friend. Mind your...
It's not wise to interrupt us in the middle of our...
I help him out securing work for an alchemist who needs Daedra teeth and Minotaur horns and happen to have the ectoplasm she requires to offer the guild a contract. Yay, less running.
Lovely. Jobs for the Fighters Guild. Try Margard. There's nothing new I can... You two.
I need ogre teeth and minotaur horn for my alchemy experiments. Well, I'm not sure about you either. Tell you what, if you bring me back 5 portions of ectoplasm, I'll give my business to the guild.
Gotcha, bitch!
Well, you've got the ectoplasm. Seems you Fighters Guild types can do a job when you put your mind to it. The Fighters Guild will be my sole supplier.
Find ingredients from our guard, huh? Works for me. I'll let the other men know. Appreciate your help, friend. And Orion should be happy. Go hurt something.
Busy for the foreseeable future. Thank you.
I think this boy's cheese slid off his cracker.
I've got another contract for you, meat. I assume you won't embarrass yourself. Haul your carcass to that settlement, meat.
Man, he just called me meat. Yeah, like, we're gonna have to become a vampire and turn him into the food. You know what I mean? Something crazy. I'm gonna get my revenge on these folks in my next playthrough. Like, I got a plan, man. Don't you worry. I'm coming back for him. The lady we're gonna go talk to has a debt problem and wants you to retrieve some stuff. Fortunately, we're super wealthy from all our previous encounters, so I just pay her off.
My father had a bit of an issue with gambling. I'm afraid he built up a rather large debt. Now that he's gone...
Where's the money, Lebowski?
Are you certain? Oh, I can't thank you. I can't tell you how... I'm so grateful.
Paid her debt off yourself, did you? Not gonna get rich that way, meat.
You fucking cocksucker!
Okay, back down to Anvil for the next job. Jesus Christ. I do pay a visit to the chapel to see the massacred bodies and then kick off the Knights of the Nine questline, since I might as well do the way shrines while I'm doing all this walking around. That voice actor's rendition of asking me if I'm a worthy knight is probably something I'm going to save as a sound effect for future videos. Are you a worthy knight?
Do you understand nothing? The blood speaks. Helenel Whitestrake by mighty warriors throughout the ages, and slew him upon the gods. Are you a worthy...
Good to see you're working hard. I've got some more thieves for you to deal with, and check around and see what you can learn.
One of the great things about this game is that it doesn't just give things to you. You have to ask around and figure out where things are at. You know, it would be all too easy in Skyrim to just get a quest marker to the thieves, but you actually had to ask around.
Rotten bastards robbed me blind, they did. Stole a family heirloom. Bunch of Bosmer, if you can believe it.
This was unique, like a group of all Wood Elf thieves, although I have the feeling that the High Elf Somerset Guild in Skyrim from the Thieves Guild questline was kind of stolen from this idea.
Ever announced?
That's the best you can do!
Who's there?
Well, look who we've got here!
Cleared them out, did you? Good work, you two. I see big things for you with the guild. Here's your payment. I've been told to send you to Coral for some duties. Speak with Orain.
Fantastic, all the way across Cyrodiil again. God damn. Although I gotta say, it's looking pretty easy so far. It's looking like we're gonna knock out the Fighters Guild in record time. We're totally not gonna get destroyed in the upcoming few hours. Even though we're supposedly invulnerable. I'll just leave that there.
I've got another job for you, slightly off the record. You'll be going on a mission with Viranus Donton. Yes, the Guildmaster's son. He needs some time in the field to get his confidence up, or he'll never become a good warrior.
A mission? Well, of course. Oh, I'm prepared. Of course.
This is one of the quests that makes Oblivion great. I know I keep saying this, but seriously, the depth in this game is awesome. You know, taking the Fighters Guildmaster's son out fighting with you to sharpen his skills, it makes the game feel like a communal game. It makes the game come alive with the characters and really ups the stakes for some of the quests. Like in Skyrim, it's all fetch and fight and everything else, but you know, like I don't really, with the Thieves Guild questline in Skyrim, I don't really think we connect with Delvin or Vex much. Brynjolf maybe some, but their personalities really don't shine out through their actions and how they choose to do things. Vex a little bit, but you know, you don't really interact with them through the quest lines, and I just thought this was a really nice way to introduce the Fighters Guild community to you once you're trusted enough to handle one of the higher ranking members, or I shouldn't say higher ranking, one of the members who maybe got their position through nepotism. Anyway, just a little rant about what makes this game great. Like, Skyrim doesn't have a quest where you go with Delvin or Vex to go do a heist, you know what I mean?
Show me what you've got! Tired?
For fuck's sake, I obviously forgot to apply my shield and I got like 1 or 2 shotted. I don't know, by the time I realized it I was dead. But there's only one solution. I'm obviously too comfortable making spells and relying on them, so I'm gonna do what one of the commenters suggested, and I'm not gonna use any spells in the custom spell altar. I'm gonna do Oblivion spells only in the vanilla game, and I'll have that out for you sometime, hopefully next week. Obviously, I'm starting from the very beginning. If you missed the first episode of the Master Difficulty 100% Permadeath Challenge, you can check that out right here.